Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guest today is Joe Jennison, volunteer for the Mount Vernon-Lisbon Community Development Group, and an old friend, returning champion to the Culture Crawl. You did the
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah,
it's been so long. You haven't aged a bit.
I was just going to say the same thing about you. There is obviously a Joe Jennison picture in an attic somewhere that looks terrible because you look great.
Well, thank you for that.
And, of course, we both look great because we're on the radio.
There you go.
Nice to have you here. You are involved in several different community organizations and events in the Mount Vernon and Lisbon area, but we're here to talk about the Uptown Theatre Honors.
Yes, of course.
So tell me about that award.
Well, you know, Mount Vernon is a community that believes in its arts and culture community. And this is an event that I've been on. This is our 10th annual.
Wow.
And what we do is we reach out to people in our community, Mount Vernon, the Mount Vernon-Lisbon area, who have been huge supporters and participants in the arts and culture community and help make it what it is today. So these are people, all of whom are basically live in the Mount Vernon-Lisbon area and have spent their lives working in that area to enrich the arts and cultures in the community. So sometimes we honor an English teacher along with Ann Booth is a nice little old lady who makes shortbread on Main Street and was part of our culture to help explain what we mean by arts and culture. We've honored many artists and musicians. This year we're going to honor a piano teacher who has taught dozens and dozens of children how to play piano. And then we're honoring Rich Martin, you might know. He's a
know
bassist.
Rich very well.
Yes.
He plays the vibes in the Eddie Picard band.
Well, he lives around the corner from me, and he and his wife Jackie are dear friends, and they always are very supportive of arts and culture. And then, of course, they're both embedded in the arts and culture in our community. We honored Jackie a few years back. We also honor David Osterberg. You might remember him as a state representative, and his claim to fame is living in a chicken coop.
Yeah, we in fact, his name came up, and I was going back and rereading some of the newspaper articles from back in the day. But David has been a champion of the environment and sustainable living since way before green was cool.
And he's a great neighbor, too, by the way. And then the other one is Shirley Ryan, who basically created the women's volleyball program in Mount Vernon. And 3-time state champion teams that she coached. But she's been embedded in our community and a champion of the culture of our community. So those are who we're, I probably missed somebody. Oh, Guy Booth was the other one. And he's a Main Street lawyer. So the way we do this, it's modeled after the Kennedy Center Honors for a small town. So Kim Benish and I, my dear friend, we always host this, and we've been doing it for 10 years. And then we invite somebody to come in and speak for the honoree, and then we offer a performance at their suggestion, either an artist that they like that we can afford, or that we can a song that we can get a local artist to recreate. Then somebody speaks about them. We have a music. They get a scrapbook. They get a boutonniere or corsage, and they never get out of their seat. They don't have to stand up and be embarrassed. They just have to sit out there and be loved by their own community. The whole thing is over in probably an hour and 15 minutes. It's really quick. We have a reception both before and after, and it's just an opportunity for all of us in our community to remind our own elderly that they're loved and appreciated right here in Mount Vernon.
And celebrate their accomplishments of a long and distinguished career that could be professional, could be volunteer.
That's correct.
Combination of all the above.
Well, they are those people, and they are in every community, that those of us who live in that community could not imagine this community without, right? So we try to catch them all before it's too late, but we're a small community, and we honor 5 a year, so we can't catch everyone. But I always say, I want everyone in our community to feel loved and appreciated and wanted. So just know that if we can't get to everyone, we certainly feel the same way about all of them.
The Uptown Theatre Honors are coming up on November 2nd, which is Sunday.
Sunday.
What time of day?
We go 2 to 4. You know, we used to have a nice big black tie thing at 7 p.m. or something like that. And our constituents, our honorees, were saying, that's too late at this time of year, you know? Yeah, I don't want to drive home in the dark. So we moved it to the afternoon, which seems to fit better. And people who have other things, church in the morning or an event in the evening, can come and enjoy it with us.
And this is at the community center, the old middle. I kind of think of it still as the old middle school, but it's
everybody calls it that. It's the old middle school. First Street Community Center is its new name. It's a business incubator. There are 15 businesses inside that. There are several in our community who love this building and work tirelessly to keep it open and going.
And the auditorium, of course, serves as a performance space. I've seen a lot of fun groups there over the years. Eddie Picard just played a show the other night that always sells out or comes very close to selling out.
He's agreed to honor his friend, Rich Martin, at our event, so he'll have a number in that.
Is there a ticket price, or is it just show up?
We have some really cool sponsors this year, and so we've gotten enough money that anybody who wants to come can come in for free and sit. We'll have a little donation jar if you feel up to it, but you're not required. Just come in and love on our older people and let them know that you love them too.
All right, the Uptown Theatre Honors coming up November 2nd in Mount Vernon at the First Street Community Center. What's the time again, Joe?
2 to 4 p.m.
2 to 4
so we
p.m.
start right at 2. Come a little early if you want some punch and cookies, and stay late if you'd like something more savory afterwards. But yeah.
All right. And again, just show up and honor Rich, Guy, David, Linda, and Shirley. These are people who obviously have been an important part of the Mount Vernon-Lisbon community, but also their influence has gone well beyond that community, because they are people that we know and have known and have admired for a long time.
Well, I know that you, like me, have worked in nonprofit and arts and culture for a long time, so you know people like this exist in every community. And this event is for Mount Vernon-Lisbon elderly, but let's love on all of our elderly. Shall we today?
Well, let's not say elderly, because we're all headed in that direction.
Older people, I don't know.
Our community leaders.
There you go. Yeah.
I love this idea. More people, more cities, more communities, more organizations should take the time to remind everybody about the people who helped them get there and who continue to be just real linchpins and cogs in our artistic
we all know somebody
communities.
like this, Dennis. And, you know, if you can't make it to our show, pick up the phone and call somebody in your own neighborhood, in your own school district, in your own town that has made a difference in your life, and just remind them.
Again, it's November 2nd, 2 to 4, the First Street Community Center in Mount Vernon. Is there a place online or a place where people can go visit if they want more information?
You can probably find it a few places. You can find it on visitvl.com. You can find it on the First Street Community Center. I think it's fscc.com. You can Google it, Uptown Theatre Honors. You'll find it all over. All right. It's kind of easy to find out information at this time.
It is. It is, because there's if only there was a place where we could just type our question in and get it answered. And there is. Yay.
Yeah. Well, Joe, have a flyer here too, so I imagine you'll throw it up on your site.
We
too.
will.
Yeah.
Joe, always great to see you. Congratulations on 10 years of the Uptown Theatre Honors.
Thank you.
And looking forward to a fun afternoon. Thanks for being here.
You bet. Always a pleasure, Dennis.
You can hear the Culture Crawl live on the radio most weekdays at 10:30, on demand at kcck.org/culture, or subscribe using your favorite podcast player. Watch our videos on the KCCK Facebook and YouTube channels. Our producer is Lydia Kilgore. The Culture Crawl theme is composed by Vivian Shanley. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.